Gortat against D'Alembert. Outside, Pierce. He feeds it to Beal. There's the dish to Webster. The Wizards working the ball around now. Clock at 6. And Beal kicks to Webster. Shot from 12. And it's off the back rim, no good.
That's a huge part of what they want to do defensively. Limit his easy chances inside.
J.R. Smith and Mello filling out the perimeter. D'Alembert's out there with Stoudemire. And it's Hardaway in at the 1. That's the 5 for New York right now. Looking at Washington, they took the win in their last game out against the Bulls. Beal dishes to Wall. This one for 3. Count the bucket. Wall's got 14 points here in the second half.
How about the field goal percentage shooting this half, guys? It's gone through the roof.
Outside Hardaway. Pass to Smith. Anthony nowhere around. Anthony missing again.
He certainly didn't take advantage of the poor defense, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
No, that's for sure, because this guy's too good of a shooter to miss that look consistently.
Now here's Wall. Pierce inside the three-point line. Misses off the right iron.
You just assume he's going to knock those down when he's as open as he was there.
Outside Anthony. Hardaway with it. Now Beal defending. D'Alembert sets a screen for Anthony. New York, no good that time either.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
Here's Wall. Good on the 13-footer. Wall's got 10 points in the quarter.
He is just tearing it up this quarter. That lead's not going anywhere while he's this hot.
Outside Anthony. From downtown. And it's good, assisting on the play with Hardaway. Hardaway has got 5 assists in the game.
D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
Now here's Wall. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
John Wall is 6'4", with a 39-inch vertical leap and long arms to boot, is an elite physical specimen when it comes to the point guard position.
And Wall, a blur, guys, in the open court. Perhaps, Steve, perhaps the fastest player in the league end-to-end. He is devastating in transition.
Yeah, he's so tough to stop around the rim, even in the half court. But when he gets ahead of steam going, he can get into the lane and then finish with either hand. So, man, he is tough to stop.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Shumpert is checked in for Smith. And it's Larkin in for Hardaway. And a switcher also for Washington. Humphries checked in, and so Wall nails both of them.
You know, last year the Knicks played at a very slow tempo, 29th actually in the NBA in pace. And at times when things slow down in the half court, that's when they really struggled to score. What a quarter for him at the offensive end. He's ignored the scoreboard and continued to go out there and do his thing.
Outside Pierce. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Well, with pace, as you were saying, Clark, the Knicks would try and slow it down themselves, as you said, but that really didn't help them within the conference.
And, you know, the Knicks went 500 against the rest of the East, but really with the talent they had, you would have expected them to do better.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Wall. That's his first foul. Here's Larkin. He dishes it to Carmelo. D'Alembert with the ball. Shot clock at 5. New York needs to get off a shot. The lead now in single digits. 16 points for Amon Shumpert.
Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. Excellent.
Yeah, that's 4 straight trips, guys, where their passes have ended up in scores. 4 straight assists. Great team play.
And that one's good by Gortat.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
There's a minute 34 left in the fourth quarter. Anthony can't hit.
Really high-quality shot there, just a little off with his release.
That miss right there will definitely leave him shaking his head.
Back to Wall. There's Beal with the three. That's good. And so Wall with the assist. Beal's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for the Wizards. 1:14 left to play here in the fourth. Outside Shumpert. Dishes it to Stoudemire. Oh, that's blocked.
Well, clearly we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. And I think this was an excellent all-around performance for the Wizards.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, Clark, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Well, it's more than luck, Kevin. I think the shot selection was good, too.
And this will be a big win for them. Lucky win number 13 now in the bag.
And they'll be feeling that today's win makes things right after losing the first game of the year to this club.
And hard to say now how the final two games between them will play out, really. I mean, one thing's certain, though. They're going to be at each other's throats. We know that. This has become a very intense matchup.
Depth always a factor in wins like this, and what an incredible game out of nowhere it was for John Wall. It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket just seems to be incredibly wide. Samuel Dalembert, a 6'11" shot blocker and rebounder. His numbers are solid, but he seems to have a way of wearing out his welcome with coaches. You notice he's played for 5 teams in the last 5 seasons.
And last season, Dalembert, a bit of a stopgap for Dallas. He faced his share of critiques from Coach Carlisle regarding conditioning Clark and focus.
In addition to that, somewhat turnover prone too, Kevin. He can pick up careless fouls as well, but when you're an athletic 6'11" and can make free throws and finish around the basket, you'll always have a home in the NBA.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time.
It was predicted by many, and I count myself amongst those who felt the Wizards would take a nice step forward and be one of the surprise teams in the East, and they certainly didn't disappoint.
The Knicks making a switch here. Smith has checked in. Here's Rice. 27 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And Wall, here we go now. Oh, took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top, but instead he'll shoot free throws.
At the line for the Wizards, John Wall. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And so Wall nails both of them. Knicks shooting 53% from the field in the fourth quarter. Can't ask for more than that from your offense. Smith with a screen on Wall. Here's Larkin, covered by Wall. And it's Shumpert penetrating. The layup missed.
Pretty good defense there. I mean, that's a shot that he can make, but they really challenged him.
And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. You know, Clark, every team has a bad night, and these guys might want to watch the tape of this game the next time they have a bad night to remind themselves how dominant they can be.
Well, this is one of those dreamlike games for a coach.
And now down to Doris Burke, who is courtside, standing by with our Jordan Player of the Game. Doris?
John, a great game for you tonight, and with the emphasis coach has made on the offensive pace he wants from the team, it seems you've taken this guidance and delivered on the coach's strategy.
Oh, I'm in great pace, man. I kind of really gotten what he wants to talk about in pace. It don't mean pushing and looking to score every time, but pushing and getting post-ups early, things like that, get the defense moving so we won't have to go too many offensive sets. And I'm figured out a lot. In the last 3 games, I've been having good games, and my teammates have been doing a great job.
Players love to freelance. Congratulations. Guys, over to you.
Thank you, Doris, for that. And now for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan saying